Alright, I think we're live. Day stream. This is Thumper in VR. This game is really good. Like, this game is really cool. I think, like, even without the VR stuff. It seems like this thing could be kind of an intense experience in VR. Let's try to go through level 1 here. I did try to go through a bit of level 1 yesterday with the VR mode enabled. It's pretty intense, so it's all very, very simple controls. So, you have your stick. That is not... Okay, we're in 2. I did not want to be in 2. Fuck. I just restarted level 2. That was in level 1. Oh, I lost all my progress to level 2. Damn. Okay. Let's resume from level 1. I guess I'll have to redo level 2 again. So, yeah, so you kind of just have your stick movements here and the X button. At least so far that's all it's been. Is just combinations of those. Missed it. So, you kind of gotta turn at those turns and hold X. Damn. Not great. That was not a great run. B rank. You can kind of start out your moves pretty early too, so except for when you see those little dots in the lane. That's actually where you have to start it. Misses. That's right. There we go. That's better. Hit it. Ah, missed it. Damn. Start too early. And that'll restore. So you get like 2 hits if you die after those 2 hits, you have to restart that section. This is kind of what one of the mini bosses, I guess you could say, looks like. So we're trying to hit consecutive. We're trying to hit a certain set of notes consecutively. So that'll hitting those notes in that order successfully kind of restores. Well, it'll send out the shockwave, and then afterwards, you get a little chance to restore your health, and it also counts as, you know, a point, so missing that does end up meaning that you kind of lose. So you lose your multiplier there. Alright, I think, yep, we're going to the actual boss here. Game looks really good, though. Like, the simplistic... the simplistic, you know, the minimal, I guess you could say minimalist stuff. Oh, Jesus, okay. There he is. Here's our fine snake friend. I swear he is not that, like, close up in the regular version. Come on. So, yeah, I missed. If I would have been able to hit that other one, I think I would have been good. No, it's not sending out the note to restore. More. Okay, so that restores one of my hits. That should do it. B. Yeah. It's a better score than what I had before, so. I don't think you can go back through the individual parts where you might have had problems and actually try to increase that score. You're going to have to do it all in a single go if you're going to try to get a better score. So, let's start with 2. Alright, so now you have to push up, get your wings out like this. And that didn't work. Why does that not work? So I hit the X and I hit the up on that. Okay. This is I wasn't holding anything. See, you kind of almost have to, like, preload your moves here as you see them coming up. Oh, come on, I hit that. I feel like I'm hitting those. Either my timing's off or the timing is off just in the game. I think it's probably my timing, realistically. Yeah, I missed a bunch there. That's gotta be, yeah, I was gonna say at least a B. That's that. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's go again. Flap our wings. Here we go. Hey. There we go. S rank, right? Yeah, good. There we go. Alright. That's what I'll play. This is really cool to see in VR, but even without the VR, this is a really good game. So I mean, I would recommend this if you don't have a VR, I'd play it. And I mean, the VR mode is cool, but certainly not necessary. Kind of how I feel with 100-Foot Robot Golf. Like, 100-Foot Robot Golf is really cool. The VR doesn't add a lot to that experience, though. I'm not talking much because there's a lot of stuff going on here. This is a very intense game. Kind of almost a rhythm action horror game, I would almost say. Only got like a tense vibe to it. More tense than a lot. And then they have these nice little kind of breakdown moments of it where you're not pounding away at the buttons. Which is really cool. You know? Alright, go back. So if you miss the little pads, you don't actually lose anything. It's only if you were to collide with, say, those lasers or these spikes or the walls that you actually lose. So you do lose your multiplier, though, which is a big thing to lose. Boss. Just a couple things there. See, we're still good enough to actually hit it there. That'll be it. That's it. Even without VR, this is actually a pretty intense game, so... But it is cool to actually have this VR. It is visually just kind of a cool little addition. Ah, I turned too early. End of the level. Store some of that stuff. Oh, man. Holy cow, okay, that was... Try to make it through this level, and then... I mean, the entirety of the level, I think, you try to get through. There you go, perfect. S rank? Yeah, S rank. Whew. Alright, out of play area. Yeah, I know, I'm out of the play area. Oh. Playing this stuff for this long can actually kind of... It's a bit of pain to your neck, but... Oh, that's some good crackles. Alright, we're going back to it. So let's recenter. crazy. Yeah, like the turns, I mean, all of this stuff is like really well built to be like tense and just filled with anxiety. Like, the sound effects are so good on it. And visually you get shit like that. Whew. Gotta be getting close to this last boss here. That has got to be it. We got to be going to the boss. Okay, thank God. All right. Yeah. That was really good, but really intense. Yeah, I definitely think this is it's one of those games, right, where if you get the VR thing, you should buy it anyways. I've said that like a million times, but oh, he's starting to grow spikes out of his head. Like this, just visually, this is really cool to see in VR. Like, that's just so cool, just to see this giant head. It's super intense, you know, but I mean, even if you don't have the VR thing, you should be checking this out. It's so good. It's so good. Right, we think we got one more cycle here. Whew. We got him, though. We missed the one. We didn't get an S rank with it, but we got him. Bye, guy. Oh, wow. That, though, fucked this entire thing up. That, yeah, trying to look over the side at him really fucked up. Pretty bad. I don't know how I got a C on that. I felt like I did pretty good. Even though I missed one of the, obviously, one of the points. Fuck, this game is so good. So good, so good. I don't know how many levels there are in this thing, but... well, obviously I know how many levels there are, but I don't know how many stages are in each level, but this thing's really cool. Oh, it's so good. So good. Let's see, toggle view. I apparently don't have a ranking on this. Well, anyways, yeah, that's, that is, Thumper. Thumper for the PlayStation. Well, not just for the PlayStation VR. It's also out on the PC. I don't know if it's out on Xbox One, but I think they're going to add in the VR Sport to the PC version. So, I mean, if you buy it and you have a VR thing, it is a nice little addition to it. But doesn't take away from the fact that it's still just a really good game. So, all right, we'll be back with more.